Hi Libra, welcome to your February reading, and this is a reading for Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising. So keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you out there, but you can also check your other placements here in the channel as well. So Libra, I have your cards here already, and we can start. And we open up with the card that represents you, the energy that you're embodying in the month of February. Ah, that's awesome. So you are being represented here as the 10 of water, which is the 10 of cups. So I see this as being such a more fulfilling, more happy month for you. And this is not a happiness that is coming from the outside, it's a happiness that is coming from within you. Okay? Because this is the card that you are embodying. It's not your environment yet, it's you. You are fulfilled, you are happy, you are emotionally stable as well, because the 10 of cups is also a card of emotional stability. So it comes from the inside to the outside, it overflows. Okay, and when it overflows, it also touches the situations around you. And how we perceive the world is so much what we project to the world is so related with how we perceive it back, right? It's those rose-colored glasses. It's not always good, right? For instance, when we have rose-colored glasses and we just think that everything's amazing and we perceive that as amazing, but most situations it's actually great for us, right? As long as we are having discernment when we deal with other people, but to have that emanating from within us, we just take the best out of the situations that come to us, and it also makes it easier for us to face challenges, because we face them with this optimism, with this self-belief, with this inner belief. Okay, so I love this 10 of water here. And also let's remember that it's the 10. Okay, so the 10 of water is also the 10 of cups. I'm sorry. Let me have some tea. So the 10 of water is the 10 of cups. So imagine that you already have 10 cups here, and each cup holds a different thing, a different happiness that are coming from different things. So it's not just one thing that is making you happy, it's just the combination of all your accomplishments that are making you realize this month that you have what you need, that you have what you want, and there is this fulfillment that is just overflowing from realizing that. Okay, so we have your environment. What is the environment around you? And it's the Chariot, which is also, look at this combination. This is such a beautiful combination. And also look at the colors. It's so warm. It's just a warm environment. It's a very fast-paced environment. Okay, so it's not still. The environment itself is fast-paced. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of change, but it's exciting. This card is giving me the sense of excitement. So it's not a stressful movement. It's not a stressful action on the environment. It's an exciting action. It's very warm, full of yellow and red, so it's very prosperous as well. And it has it all as well. Look how it has the white horse, but also the black horse. So it's balanced. Even though it's fast-paced, it's balanced. It doesn't feel stressful. Or if it does, it feels just the right amount of stress to push you forward. Okay? But not to overwhelm you. Just enough to push you forward, but not to overwhelm you. There's a lot of balance. And that, connected with how you already feel inside, this is the combination for success. I love this. Let me just blow this candle. Yes, so the advice, the general advice for your month, fate. And I'm not attached actually here. I'm not connecting with the name of the card, with the fate. I'm connecting here with the image. And I don't know if you can see with the reflex there, but it's an egg. It's an egg, and it's sitting on a pillow. But I see this rays coming out of the egg, and I'm seeing it hatching in my head. I'm seeing the egg hatching. So there is also a message here of patience, of waiting for the egg to finish hatching. Because it started already. You can see some cracks, you know? So the egg that you have been nurturing here, that you have been taking care of, waiting for it to hatch so that the bird can come out of it, you know? Your baby bird. I see this as something like as it's your egg, it's your baby bird, you know? It's your precious. It started hatching. You can see some cracks, but it's not broken yet. And it's just like when you have the baby bird breaking it, you can't just break and let the baby, you know, free. You can let the bird free because the bird breaking it, it's part of its own process. The bird needs to break it, the baby bird needs to break it. And it takes time, it needs patience, but it's part of its own process to break it and release itself free. So I see that as an advice to allow the patience for this to unfold, you know, because once it starts unfolding, it's gonna rush. Okay, so enjoy this moment of stillness right now, and remember that the baby bird coming out of the shell, slowly breaking parts of it, and you know, kind of dragging itself out of the shell. It's actually part of its process. It's part of this birth process, and it's important not to rush that. But the cracks are already starting to be seen. It has already started. And the challenge, what is going to be the challenge of the month? Inner peace. You know, this is so funny. Because what did I say about the Ten of Water? This is exactly the energy that you are embodying this month, right? So I don't see inner peace as, I don't see you struggling to keep inner peace. I think you are struggling to get used to having inner peace. That's the message that I'm getting here. I think that you have been so used to being in a state of lack of inner peace. You have been so used to being in a state of lack of in a state of stress, of mental stress, that this month that you're having a lot of inner peace, that feels alien. So this is so interesting, but I see that your challenge is actually getting used to not being stressed, to getting used to being in an environment that is conducive with you, that offers just the right amount of challenge, the right amount of excitement. That is the challenge, accepting this new version of your life. So be careful not to sabotage yourself in there, because what you see as home, what you see as familiar, is stressful. You know, when we grow up and when we have in our brains, when we have an association between familiarity and stress, anything that is outside of that, any happiness can feel weird, can feel unreal. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it can feel like it's not real, because that's not how things are. So it's important to accept them, also this change in yourself, you know, like accept a new version of you. I think it's important to accept a new version of you and a new version of your life, a more happy place. Don't struggle with having inner peace, you know, that's very paradoxical. But I can totally understand how this can happen. So let's take a look at your tarot cards. Wow, that's such a strong, really powerful reading so far. Okay. I think, Libra, that you are learning that you don't need to accept small offers with this Page of Cups in the reverse. You don't need to accept crumbs because you can have it all, and you can have it all within you. If you can have the 10 of cups within you, why would you accept a page of cups offer from someone? And this can be in any aspect of your life, okay? This can be love, this can be a job offer, this can be anything. This can be friendship. If someone is giving you crumbs, you can easily turn it down. Because you have 10 cups within yourself, why would you accept this one offer, this one cup here from someone? Right? And I think that you are learning that. Because look at where it's taking you. It's taking you into something that is so much more stable with the Four of Wands. Here, this is a card of stability, of something that is concrete. This is an accomplishment and a celebration of something that is real. And the Three of Cups is also a card of celebration. So we have two cards of celebration here. Don't know if you can see in the image. But both here, right? They are celebrating something. Cheers. And here, they have just come from a battle and they are also celebrating. So if you can have so much stability, why would you accept a page of cups in the reverse, right? A page of cups, right? So I see this page of cups in the reverse here as you denying crumbs, you denying small offers because you know that by yourself you can accomplish way more, right? You have that within you already. When you find that happiness within you, you don't need to accept crumbs for someone to fulfill you. So I love seeing this here. And the thing is, people might try. I really see this here as people might try with this Knight of Wands. I see actually this as a person, and I do see this as a love thing, because we have the Page of Cups and then we also have the Lovers here at the bottom. So this could be indeed a person that is trying to offer you something and you say, no, I can't have something better. And then this person decides to charge even more strongly with the Knight of Wands. And I don't like this Knight of Wands. Because look at how he is charging, but he's charging away from the reading, right? So he's here and he's running away from the reading. So this is someone who comes, they can promise you something, but the next second they are gone. They're not here to stay. But with the Ace of Swords in the middle and the Nine of Pentacles, you have a lot more discernment. This is right in the middle of your reading, the Ace of Swords. You have a lot more discernment. And the Nine of Pentacles is, for me, very similar to the Empress card. It's a woman that she's very self-accomplished. She has everything she needs by herself. She has a strong self-esteem. She has her prosperity. She has her business. She has all her pentacles that she worked and built herself in the Eight of Pentacles. In the Eight of Pentacles card, which is the previous card, we see her building each one of those pentacles, and now she has them. So I think that you see yourself now as you have it all. You don't need to open space for someone who is in and out whenever they please. And if there is indeed someone coming in with an offer or something, again, I do see you turning it down with the Lovers here in the reverse. I do see you choosing very well what is the path that you're going to take, because I think that you have healed yourself enough. You have healed yourself enough. And then the only advice I would give you here with this Five of Swords is that the Five of Swords can be very happy by seeing someone else suffer the losses, you know? So this is a card of victory, but at what costs? So I would be careful here not to hurt this person, you know, not to want to make them pay or make them suffer in any way, to turn them down, but in a very arrogant way. I see this, arrogance. Actually, I see a bit of arrogance here. And I do see this arrogance coming from you, because it's right under your Nine of Pentacles here. So I think that you can see yourself as like, yeah, I am this and I have this all, so I can just be very arrogant with this person and I'll make them pay. But you don't have to. Why would you want to put yourself in that position, you know? In the end of the day, it's your choice, but I think that this is just a waste of time. Any time spent here with this person, even if it's by bringing any sort of perceived justice to the situation, I think it's just a waste of time with this Nine of Pentacles here. But yeah, I do see you getting over from that, and I think it's because you have reached a level of self-healing that allows you not to consider this anymore, to already know that you don't want this. So I do see you turning it out. But just as for some of you, if there is indeed a person coming in, then I want to make sure to tell you that, yeah, it doesn't matter what this person promises. I can see that their behavior is very volatile. It's in and out. They are not here to stay. They are here for a good time with the Knight of Wands, okay? They are here for a good time, and that's all. So it's important to use that discernment that you have. And I do think you have that discernment, you know? This was a short reading. It was shorter than for the other zodiacs, but I think that the information is very concise. So let's get some oracle cards for you, and I'm gonna finish our reading. Yeah, even oracle cards, I'm not feeling like there's much more to add for you here. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. What did I say? So there is this whole new version of you, and you might struggle to be with this new version because it's very different from who you used to be and the environment that you used to deal with. And that might be uncomfortable. You know, being comfortable might be uncomfortable for you. But you are stepping into this new version of yourself here. Imagine. Exactly. Look at this, how beautiful. There's just so much potential now for how things can be for you, that I think you might come to the realization this month of how small you had been dreaming in the past. In all ways, related to your career, related to your love life, related to your daily life, whatever it is, you know, your financial life. I think you might come to the realization that you were dreaming very small and that you can dream so much bigger. And I think it's important. It's important to shoot to the heights, you know? It's very important because even if you don't get it, at least you were aiming very high and then you might get something a bit below. But I would rather shoot high and not get it than shoot low and get it, you know? The risks are higher, but what you might accomplish is also so much more. And even if you don't get that top that you're aiming to, you might still get something that is still above to what you might have shot to in the past. So imagine the possibilities. Imagine how your life can look like, everything that it can be. Awesome reading, Libra. So this is all I have for you this month. I hope you enjoyed, and if you like this reading, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.